I love it. Oh, it's lovely. No, you haven't, right? Oh, there's no messing now. How is it going there, everybody? Now you're very welcome to this evening's cabaret. I'd like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to thank us all for the trouble you've taken this evening to come along here to hear Stephen Coney from Australia and Seamus Begley from Dingle and myself from Kildare at play. Like I know the effort that you make, all the trouble you have to take when you decide that you're going to go out and see a show. Your husband says, oh, it's not Christy Moore. Yes, we heard him loads of times before. We're going to miss Gabe Byrne the Late Late Show. Tough shit, Paddy. There's people here upon me word from every corner of the world. Port Arlington, Port Leash and Tullamore. From Two Mile House and Poulafuca, from Black Trenchcoat, Bush and Boolia. Such a crowd I've never seen before. You're welcome, welcome everyone. If you're Special Branch and Run, if you're Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil or Sinn Féin. When the elections are all over, I tell you, we'll all be pushing up clover. Everyone down in the graveyard votes the same. Give us a one there. Hey. Me belly thought my throat was cut. All the restaurants were shut. I was driving out through Kinnigan. So I drove on to Mother Hubbard's, where I saw a swarm of truckers. Oh, my Lord's sake, this place doesn't look too bad. In came a 40-foot lorry that was leaking lines of slurry. And the king of the road jumped down and he says to me, give us a one. Hey, John, I know your face. Are you Paddy Riley or Brendan Gray? See you Mary Black or Freddie White? Says he. Oh, I said to him, John, I said, come here. Hey! And wait till I tell you what happened to me today. Oh. I was coming up the dual carriageway. Half a mile the far side of Naas, the Irish Army, they were all over the place. So I pulled in and rolled my window down. Oh. And this side jury surrounded me car, but just I thought it was the Third World War. Some of them boys was throwing Shiite chips. Oh. I said, hey, Brigadier General, what appears to be the trouble? He said to me, don't forget your shovel. Huh? Have you any old autographs or tapes? I have, says I, but what would you want with them? Because you wouldn't let me go to the lead, you wouldn't let me sing in the chorus. What would you want my tapes to do? I want to shake your head. Lovely, hey! You're very welcome to this evening's cabaret.
You're listening to the Rebel Rebel podcast with Rory Carson. Tasha Vigeshtak, leis an fód crúlaí Rebel Rebel, le Rory McCarson.
Well, folks, how's all doing? Yeah, Easter to you all, one and all. Thank you very much for tuning in to this rather special show this evening, folks. If you can please share the stream for me. So I know there's a few streams happening tonight. Chris Carney's on, Maeve's on as well, a few other ones are. So folks, if you can't stay with me, please share the stream. We'll get as many people listening this evening as possible. And of course, the whole point of this launch of this cracking CD, so it is, folks, Rebs for Hope, as you can see, and it's down the front there as well in the graphics. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone for tuning in on a Friday, folks. It is Good Friday, so hope you all had your fish today. I was a really bad Catholic and had a chicken burger before I came out, but sure, what can you do? So listen, we're going to start things off with I'm just going to want to thank basically everybody who made this here CD possible. So I'll give you sort of a story of the rundown how the CD happened, folks. Okay, so about probably 2 months ago now, it would have been. Obviously, I wanted to get the Rebs for Hope, the actual fundraising night, off the ground this year, but again, it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon with the bars not being open, you know. So I said to myself, I think making an album or a CD would be a cracking idea. So I thought of it for about 5 minutes and literally stood on the phone, PM'd a load of people on the Rebel scene, bands, personal friends, people that I can trust and sort of I knew they would get back to me. So I basically put the idea to them all, and obviously there was like about 14 of the songs I sort of picked myself that I wanted on it, and they all come back, yep, no problem. The other two were sort of, we'll give you this one if you want, and I was like, yep, that's grand. So I just want to let you all know who is on the CD first, folks, okay? So it is Rebs for Hope, the album. And the two charities, again, that this is supporting, as I have been for the last couple of years, is the West Belfast Suicide Awareness and Support Group and the PIPS charity over in North Belfast as well, folks. Two cracking charities that do so much for work for suicide awareness and support in Belfast, folks. So the CD, when I first brought it out, it flew out. People are really getting on board with it. They bought all the USBs have sold out twice, so they have. Again, we're doing the ballot later on. They all sold out and within a week, which thank you very much. 500 quid, folks. That's going into the pot, which is fantastic. So all of the artists that are on the CD are the Chris Carney, okay, from Dublin. Then Krista Coyle, the Derry girl who is currently over in Scotland. They got the Rebel Hearts from County Tipperary. Then Gary Oak over in Scotland. The Irish Brigade up in County Tyrone. Of course, the lads from Clover up in County Limerick. Then we had Bick McFarlane here from Belfast with it. Then Emer McLaughlin from County Tyrone. Then the lads from Derry, Kelly's Men. Then Sean McCaffrey from Derry as well. The lads from over in Glasgow, Glasnevin. Then Damien Quinn from County Down is on the CD. Then Marty Higgins from up in Glenravel, County Antrim. And then the lads from Derry, Tyrone, Donegal, Planksty folk, Fergal and Sticks. Then another Derry man, very Derry influenced this album, folks, Marty Healy. And then, of course, the last song is Streets of Gibraltar from Mesa Era. That's from another County Tyrone band. So it is. So yeah, I want to thank all of the bands for donating the song towards this album. It's fantastic. So it is. So how the album came about. So I looked about and got a few people says, listen, this guy here. So big shout out to Tubbsy, who done the CDs for me up there in County Donegal, Aaron Islands, DJ Tubbsy Promotions, folks. If any are looking to do like sort of bulk CDs, he's definitely the best man for the job. Get on to him on Facebook. So he gave me a price, told me how much I sort of needed for the CDs, and I put the word out, so I did. And I have to say, I said I was looking a bit of cash, folks, initially from people, just so I can get the CD, and it wasn't costing me any money originally. I says I'll get buy the CD, then as soon as the CDs come in, all the profits going towards the two charities. So big shout out to first Aidan Brown from Patter Brown's pub in Dublin, Owen Sherlock from Celtic Canvas Ireland, Mara McPeak from up in South Derry there, Gary Campbell from over in Scotland, from Fianna Rebel Band, Michael Turner from over in Worthing, England, just another fan of the show. He threw a few quid in as well. And my parents, Kate and Kevin, for throwing another few quid in to help the fund. So that was all basically put towards, at the start, we bought the CDs, all paid for. And literally, as soon as they came, the folks, they've just flew out. And obviously there's plenty of CDs left, but I still want to try and sell a few more this evening. So I'm going to do a pinned post, so I am, folks, to let you know how to buy the album. So you'll actually probably see it there in the front on the wee graphics, where the Rebs for Hope album thing is at the bottom. So it's a big cartel website. So if you want to buy the album with PayPal, that's your best bet. You go on the website and you can bet all the other merchandise. If you don't have PayPal and you want to use a bank transfer, just send me a wee PM, which loads of people have done, folks. Just do it there, and I'll give you my bank details, so will, and then we can just do it like that. Or tonight, folks, if you want to just donate a few quid to the charities, that's all going in as well. It's all every penny counts. If you want to just throw £2 or £3 in, £5 or whatever, if you do that at PayPal as well. So it's paypal.me/DJ Rose Show. And we'll do the next song here, and I'll get a couple of comments pinned. So, folks, it is, of course, Good Friday. So we're going to start the show basically with this song here. And it's coming from the man who we'll have on the show as our guest this Sunday, folks, Derek Warfield from Derek Warfield and the Young Wolf Tones. And this is Lonely Bannistrand, of course, all the song talking about Roger Casement, who was basically arrested coming off the boat. And obviously brought to London and hanged. So he was, for being a traitor to the crown. And we all know he wasn't, but that's a great tune. So this is The Lonely Bannistrand, folks, from Derek Warfield and the Young Wolf Tone, starting off our tonight, our online Rebs for Hope Rebel album launch.
'Twas on Good Friday morning, all in the month of May, a German ship was signalling beyond out in the bay, with 20,000 rifles all ready for to land, but no answering signals did come from the lonely Bannistrand. No signal answers from the shore, so Roger sadly said, no comrades here to welcome me, alas, they must be dead, but I must do my duty, and at once I mean to land. So in a small boat pulled ashore on now the RIC were hunting for Sir Roger high and low. They found him at McKenna's fort, said they, you are a foe. Said he, I'm Roger Casement, I came to my native land, and I mean to free my countrymen on the lonely Bannistrand. Now they took Sir Roger prisoner, and they sailed for London town, and in the tower they laid him, a traitor to the crown. Said he, I am no traitor, but his trial he had to stand for bringing German rifles to the lonely Bannistrand. 'Twas in an English prison that they led him to his death. I'm dying for my country, he said with his last breath. They buried him in British soil, far from his native land, and the wild waves sing his requiem on the lonely Bannistrand. Now they took Sir Roger home again in the year of 65, and with his comrades of 16 in peace and tranquil lives, his last fond wish it is fulfilled. to lie in his native land, and the waves will roll in peace again on the lonely Bannistrand. And the waves will roll in peace again on the lonely Bannistrand.
Yeah, so the brilliant Derek Warfield there and the Young Will Tones folks with the Lonely Bannistrand. Of course, Derek is going to be the special guest on this Sunday's show. Folks, cannot wait this Easter Sunday. I had a wee yarn with Derek yesterday, and a 5-minute conversation just for a catch-up turned into almost half an hour. So it did, but he's a very wise man, and I'll go with him. Really looking forward to the Sunday's show, folks. To get Derek on the show. So yeah, right, so I'll let you know what way tonight's going to be happening. So from tonight, from 8 till 9, I'm going to be playing a few of the songs from the CD and a couple of requests, whatever, folks. And then I'm going to be going off the stream, okay, from at 9 o'clock, and then a new stream's going to be starting. That's the way we'll have to do it tonight. Pardon me. Oh, got a sneeze here. Yeah, so a new stream is going to start. So just stay on. You'll get a notification, because obviously I wanted to do like a live link with all the bands, like a live stream playing the music, but it just, because of COVID and stuff, it was very hard for a lot of the bands to get together. So what I've done, about half of the bands that are on the CD have sent me like a pre-recorded song and a wee personal message. So I've put that all together as one big sort of video to go out as a live feed. So it's about an hour and 5 minutes of live music, and plus the two charities. I've recorded a wee video as well, and that's going to be played in between the songs. So that there is going to be from 9 till 10. And then, so that's going to finish off, and then I'm going back online again on another stream. It sounds a bit complicated, but I had to break them up to do it the middle bit like this. And then the third bit is we're going to be starting it off with the raffle, folks. So there's about 20 prizes there, so thank you for everyone who has bought a raffle ticket. So the way we're going to do it, it's like a multiple choice wheel. So it is. So there's 100 numbers in the wheel, and I've allocated all the people a different number. So basically, whatever number goes to, I'll tell you who was each number, and I put the picture up last night on Facebook, just to let you all know who the individual people are and stuff. I mean, who had what number. Right, so here we go. We're going to do another song. Obviously, there's some of the guys on the CD aren't going to be on the live stream tonight, so we'll do their songs in the first hour. So obviously, great wee tune to start things off here with. This is actually the first song on the CD. It's from Chris Carney. This is a song recorded live in Dublin. So it was live at Potter Brown's in Dublin, and this here is the Dan Rebel, brilliant tune from Chris. So folks, here we go. This is our special Friday evening, Good Friday show, folks. Hope you all have a drink this evening. I'm going to have a few beers myself, so I'm off work till Wednesday. Woohoo! So yep, celebration mode this weekend. So hopefully we'll be celebrating as well this evening by selling a few more CDs and getting a few more quid into the coffers, folks, for the two charities. So I've pinned the comment on the YouTube. So if you're listening on Facebook, I'm going to pin the comment in a wee minute. But folks, please share the stream for me. Just share it as many people as possible, and we'll get as many people listening to the scene. Here we go. This is Chris Carney with the Dan Rebel on this special Good Friday show, folks, tonight.
So there's a song called The Dan Rebel, or My Only Son. It's dedicated to all the men and women of 1969. Night was dark, and the fight had ended, and the wind shone down O'Connell Street. I still go where brave men perish, but some men have gone. They're God to me. My only son was shot and done, fighting for his country born, and he fought for Ireland and for Ireland only. With a heart and shamrock, green, whites and gold. The first that I met was a great searching for his only son. Well, I said, oh man, there's no use searching, for up to heaven your son is gone. And the old man cried, I'm broken hearted. The old man cried on bended knee. I knew my son, he was too kind-hearted, and I knew my son, he would never hear. My only son was shot in Dublin, fighting for his country bold, and he fought for Ireland, and for Ireland only, with a heart and shamrock, green, white and gold. And the last that I met was a dying rebel, kneeling low. I heard him say, God bless my home in dear Corsi, and the volunteers of the IRA. My only son was shot fighting for his country bold, and he fought for Ireland, and for Ireland only, with a heart and shamrock, green, white and gold.
There we go, folks. So now Chris Carney here for you, the very first song on the album. There's the Dan Rebel, recorded live at Patter Brown's pub in Dublin, folks, for you. Right, so here we go. I'll give you a few wee shout-outs who's listening on Facebook at the minute. A few of the comments are disappeared. So Celine is on, Mags Walker as well has just commented. Mags is from the West Belfast Suicide Awareness and Support Group, so she is. Hugh McKenna is on. Linda O'Hara says, any USBs, Linda, not at the minute, they're all sold out, so I think in another week or two I'm going to get another batch done, so just keep an eye out on the Facebook, okay? Danny Boy, Chuck Arla's on. Joe Brown as well. Let's see who we have listening in on YouTube this evening. Right, where are we? Right, yeah, Dylan McCready, Ethan Rowe, got my merch today. Happy days, Dylan. Hope it's all to your satisfaction. Hugh O'Neill, good to see you on. Eamon Melly as well. It's a big thank, fair play to yourself for all the hard work, mate. Not a problem, Eamon, thank you. Marty Heaney and Elaine is on. How you doing? Kev, son of Ireland, how you doing? From tuning in from Dublin tonight. There's Pedro on. Yes, Pedro, like his haircut to you, mate. I'm definitely trying to go for your look. Another bit to come off yet to get as tight as you. So I have, right, let's see, John Boy, McElhenney, best song kickstart this evening off. Well done, mate. Cheers. There's Craigie on. What's the crack, Craigie? How you doing, mate? Right, so say, folks, if you can, please share the stream. It is obviously, people might know we're sort of on a Friday, you know, and we'll have pumped it busy over the last 3 weeks or so, so everybody should know. But in case there isn't anybody knows it's on, just share the stream for me if you're on Facebook, and we'll get loads more people tuning in tonight and hopefully get a few more CDs sold, folks. There's David Tempest Mitchell listening in from Darcy's Bar in York. Happy days. Craigie, how's that there Lidl Chrono, mate? I went and bought 3 cases of it today, so it's fantastic. But see, the thing is, literally, see the talk about bloody bootlegging, literally the whole packaging, the box is near identical to the Corona as well. But here, I've brought a wee cup up, the limes and everything tonight, so I have my beers here and the limes and that, so these will be getting spanked all night, so will. There's Celine on as well on YouTube. in to join the rest of our crazy cruise, which is right. So we're going to do another song this time from the Stories of the Land CD. Obviously, we are in Easter time, folks, so we like to do a lot of sort of Easter songs. So there's two of these CDs up for grabs as well in the ballot later on. So a big thank you to Roland McDonald for sending them over via Cope Bridge, where he is at the minute. So we're going to do this one here, and this is My Last Farewell. Cracking song this here, and this one here is sung by Monica McGuigan on the album, folks. So see, if there's any requests you want to hear this evening, let me know, get them on, and we'll see if we can get them on. So here we go. This is Monica McGuigan with My Last Farewell from the Stories of the Land, the Shanachie Session CD, folks.
Dearest mother, I am writing just to say I won't be home. There's something that I have to do, and I must do alone. They have took me and they've put me in this lonely prison cell. Tonight my thoughts are with you as I say my last farewell. So say goodbye to Margaret, Mary, Bridget and me all. I have no words to tell you how much I'll miss you all. And though I may not show it, you know I've loved you well. So in my final letter, I will bid my last farewell. Dearest brother, won't you take good care of all the folks for me? Go home to Rathfarnham on the day they set you free. I was happy when you stood by me in all that we've been through. No one has ever had so true a brother such as you. To say goodbye to Margaret, Mary, Bridget and me all. I have no words to tell you how much I'll miss you all. And though I may not show it, you know I've loved you well. So in my final letter, I'll bid my last farewell. Dearest mother, it's so very sad that now we have to part. To understand the reasons would trouble your poor heart. I have told you since I was a boy, it was my destiny to die a true brave soldier, so that one day you'd be free. So say goodbye to Margaret, Mary, Bridget and me all. I have no words to tell you how much I'll miss you all. And though I may not show it, you know I've loved you well. So in my final letter, I'll bid my last farewell.
There we go. That is my last farewell from the Stories of the Land CD, the album, the Shanaghy Sessions. And that there is the from who went there? Let's see. From McGuigan, sing that one, fantastic wee tune, and that is a great album. So 2 lucky winners are going to copy that album, folks, later on in tonight's ballot. That's going to be on the third part of the show. After we'll do the middle part where we're having all the guys come on singing. Right, so let's see. I'm streaming the TV, so that's what I have here. It's going to jump up the comments on YouTube. So we are. So folks, if you are on YouTube, there's a stream or a pinned comment top of the page. So basically, just tells you if you want to just donate tonight, you don't want to buy the CD, you've already got it. You want to just donate a few pound towards 2 charities. There's a wee PayPal link there, folks, as well. If any of you do want to maybe buy the CD or just give a donation, but you don't have PayPal, send me a wee PM to my own personal page or on the Facebook, the Rebel Podcast Facebook page, and I will sort of my bank transfer, which is actually quite popular with people, so it is. So we can do that there. Right, let's see who else on here. So Paul, is that Sheeran? Up Limerick. Oh, is that Paul Sheeran? Right, there you go. Up the Limerick, there we go. Up the Treaty Boys, is it? Michael Ferguson, Celtic AFC, Eddie Howe, manager of the new... What? Are you writing backwards there, are you? Happy Easter to you, Michael, as well. Yes, here, it's looking like... Eddie Howe is going to be the man, folks. Hopefully he is. It's actually sounding very good. I'm actually quite getting excited now about this appointment. If it's going to come with a bit of luck. Right, so we'll jump back into see if we have any more comments here on Facebook. Let's see. There's Conan. Well, Conan, what's the crack? Tunes, can you please do me Kelly's Men, Willie and Danny sometime, please, mate? Memories of the Rising. I know, mate. Memories indeed. That's what it just sounds like, isn't it? Stevie Holbrook is looking Beeswing. There's Tommy Brown. How you doing, Tommy? Damien Quinn's tuning in as well. And Damien, again, thank you very much, mate, for moving your stream till tomorrow night. It's much appreciated, so it is. I know there was going to be a lot of streams sort of clashing this evening, so thank you. Charlie Stone tuning in from Santos in Brazil. Happy days, Charlie. Great to see you tuning in from Santos in Brazil. Right, so Stevie was looking at this one. He was looking at a bit of Men Behind the Wire. So we'll go to this version here. This is from the Barleycorn, so it is from their album, Men Behind the Wire. So here we go. Folks, this is our special Good Friday album launch night for Rebs for Hope, the album. So please, start buying it, please, come on. So go to the website and buy yourself a copy of the album, if you can. And also, if you want to just give a wee donation this evening, you can use the same PayPal link, folks. Get it in. And we'll get another few quid raised this evening. So here we go. For Stevie Holbrook, this one's for you. The Barleycorn with Men Behind the Wire.
On Monday, the 9th of August, 1971, at 4:30 a.m., Irish men from all over the 6 counties were taken from their homes. Hundreds of these men are now imprisoned without trial. This song is born of the civil resistance campaign which has followed internment. A song dedicated to the men in Long Kesh concentration camp. The Men Behind the Wire.
And guns came to take away our sons, but every man will stand behind the men behind the wire. Through the little streets of Belfast in the dark of early morn, British soldiers came marauding, wrecking little homes with scorn, heedless of the crying children, dragging fathers from their beds, beating sons while helpless mothers watched the blood pour from their heads. Armored cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man will stand behind the men behind the wire. Not for them a judge and jury, nor indeed a crime at all. Being Irish means they're guilty, so we're guilty one and all. Round the world the truth will echo, Cromwell's men are here again. England's name again is sullied in the eyes of honest men. Armored cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man will stand behind the men behind the wire. Proudly march behind our banner, firmly stand behind our men. We will have them free to help us build a nation once again. On the people step together, proudly, firmly on your way. Never fear and never falter till the boys come home to stay. Armored cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man behind the wire.
Well, that one there cut off a wee bit quick. That's normally what happens on Spotify. So this is, it cuts off and you don't know when the song's going to finish. So, yep, that was Man Behind the Wire for Stevie Holbrook. I wonder. Let's see. Peter says, the Barleycorn don't get enough credit for these songs. Absolutely brilliant band, yeah. Very, very old, that, but actually really crackly and stuff. It actually could be from a vinyl. Paul's just saying, yep, there's them subtitles again, folks. Folks, if you have the subtitles on the screen, it's so funny. Basically trying to understand a very fast West Belfast accent. So when you get a Limerick man who's trying to understand my fast West Belfast accent, when actually Paul is probably closer to being a Cork man. So he is to say, we've had this conversation before, but him and Miles Gaffney aren't worlds apart when it comes to the way they talk. So like, there's Tommy Breen. Hello Rory, long time no see. See you in Bundoran in September. Great show as always. Thank you very much. Well, Tommy, personally, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I know all the bands will be killing me for this and me reason. I'm hoping Bundoran isn't going to go ahead this year because my child is going to be due in September sometime, and I've already been warned off by the wife saying, listen, don't you think you're going ahead in the Bundoran this year? So maybe hoping the child might be born at the start of September and we'll make it to go. But I'll be getting a punch in the head for that or so. But yeah, so listen, Tommy, if we do get going, I'll definitely see you. Happy days. Right, let's see. David Tempest Mitchell, any chance of scapegoats, please, Ro? Yes, mate, I'll get that on for you. Martin Heaney, yeah. Right, folks, please share the stream. Let's get as much raise as possible for these two deserving Charlies, definitely. Right, what are we going to do next? What do we have lined up? Right, so Conan Douglas from the cracking band, The Rising of the Moon, who it must seem like about a long time ago, the last time the band on a proper gig, like so many bands. So I'm going to do this song here. Like Kelly's Men are going to be featuring in the live feed, and this song as well is going to be featuring from Glasnevin. But listen, don't mind playing it a couple of times. Of course, this is my favourite tune, Wally and Danny, and this version is I actually put this one on to Conan, and they started learning it, and they actually don't do a pretty bad version, I have to say. I've heard them play it a few times. So this is the ball to Wally and Danny, folks, on this Good Friday evening, folks. This is spicy for Conan Douglas. Here we go.
Try to sing some songs of glory, sing some songs of peace. In the end, it's the same old story. They're both too hard to reach. People tell me that they're sick and tired of seeing this place run down. But I say take off those blindfolds, you hypocrites, and help get us off the ground. Let's hear it! And please say it isn't so. While Willie and Danny, they had to go. The reasons very clear. They're laying down their lives for this year after year. 70 shots between their bodies. Not one of those bullets missed. And for every trigger pulled that morning, a volunteer will enlist. For 5 long hours they left him lying there. The priest was turned away. Just another step lower for those SAS bastards who'll never forget the day. And please say it isn't so. While Willie funerals where to prove their worthiness, while thousands they throng the streets just to watch the boys hover helplessly overhead as the rock they came out to salute. They emptied their magazines over each coffin as defiantly the crowd they were sent. So another day dawns again, those guns they'll be out again, for Willie and Danny had friend. Come on! And please say it isn't so. Why Willie and Danny, well they had to go, the reason's very clear. They're laying down their lives for this year after year. Please say it isn't so. Why Willie and Danny, well they had to go, the reason's very clear. They're laying down their lives for this year after year. Please say it isn't so.
There we go, folks. But the brilliant Kelly's Men from Derry, or if you have their album Live the Craggin. That there's the ballad of Wally and Danny, especially for a good friend from up in Portadown. The best kitchen fitter in Ireland. Conan Douglas, not a bad singer as well, so he doesn't like to be honest. Right, folks, if you have any more requests, get them in. We're going to be here for another 25 minutes with this stream here, folks, we are. And then we're going to be cutting off and starting the new stream that's going to have basically an hour of live music, but obviously it's all pre-recorded, but it's still going out as a live stream, so hopefully you will all join in. There's about half of the bands that are featured on the CD have basically recorded their song, and they've recorded a wee personal message as well for tonight's feed, and that's going to be going right through for an hour and 5 minutes, so plus the two charities have recorded a wee personal message as well, folks, so hopefully you'll all donate. And a big shout out to Stevie Holbrook, who's just sent us a few quid there now. Stevie, much appreciated. You're a legend, seriously. Thank you very much, folks. So say, if there's anyone who doesn't have PayPal or doesn't use PayPal, just send me a wee PM and I can give you the details, some bank details, and you can do a bank transfer, which a good few people have already done this evening. So thank you very much. And again, there's links there on YouTube and on Facebook to buy the CD. Folks, I'm going to keep banging on about this because that is what tonight is for. We'll have to try and sell a few more of these CDs. Don't make it wrong. They flew out. We've done absolutely fantastic with a CD, but obviously we want to sell a few more, and that's what tonight's album launch is all about. So it is. Right, what are we going to do next? Let's see, yeah. So actually, there's another CD just been released this week, or the last couple of weeks, and big shout out to Tom and them from over in Coatbridge. They've organised a CD for a fundraiser for the Derry Graves Committee up in basically the city cemetery in Derry. The renovating stuff, and the upkeep of the Republican graves. So they've released this here brilliant CD. So it is really good. So it's I think there's like 17 songs on it. It's the majority of all Scottish bands and Scottish singers. I think it's more or less to say to do with the connection that Derry has with Scotland. So we're going to do this here track here. On a second, Peter O'Connell said, "Culty Limerick, he is not proper any inner city like me." Yes, I'm a real city slicker as well, Peter. I know Paul definitely is he's close to the fields, probably a bit more closer than you are, like. Right, so this is the brilliant Podgy. Of course, you know Podgy from Shebeen, cracking singer in his own right as well. And this is a brilliant tune, Songbird. Here we go, because Friday night for you, this is Friday with our special Rebs for Hope, the album online launch party. Here we go.
In the north of the world, in a cold little land, with the snow blowing over the sky, the hawk and the eagle soar mighty and free. The songbird gets ready to die. Laughter and joy hush you by, lie you down. Come strangers and take you away. Dream of your freedom, and then you're awake. Day after day, after day, after day. When England were mighty, the world was our own. When big ships sailed in from the sea, and men of all colours were chained to our throne, but struggled through time. Laughter and joy hush you by, lie you down. Come strangers and take you away. Dream of your freedom, then you're awake. Day after day, after day, after day. In the cage of the master, the lark would not sing, while his own life was fading away, and sipped only water, but ate not his corn. Day after day, after day. Laughter and joy hush you by, lie you down. Come strangers and take you away. Dream of your freedom, then you're awake. Day after day, after day, after day. In the north of the world, in a cold little land, with the snow blowing over the sky, the hawk and the eagle soar mighty and free. Bobby Sands gets ready to die.
For freedom, many men have fallen. Their lives given proudly for the cause. Those gallant lives given for their country. And to you now the story I will tell. Won't you sing them a song? Sing around and by to heaven. Let your comrades know you understand. Won't you sing them a song? Sing around to heaven, that I
lads and lassies will sing along. Remember Peter Cleary and Fergal Carraher. Both were murdered by the forces of the Crown. We'll speak with pride of Jim Rockery and Sean Campbell. In South Armagh these gallant men did dwell. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. Let your comrades know you understand. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. Then our lads and lassies will sing along. In North Armagh, remember McGuigan, Crossy, Burns, Toman and Bicker. And from Tyrone, McKerney, Cardy and Coney, McNally, Ryan, Tony Doris too. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. Let your comrades know you understand. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. That our lads and lassies will sing along. Remember Bob Kelly and Jim Bryson, Skipper Burns, Sean Savage and Billy Breed. These men all hail from the gallant Belfast Battalion. So many more I cannot them all name. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. Let your comrades know you understand. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. That our lads and lassies will sing along. Let's not forget the girls who died for Ireland. Pettigrew, Fitzsimons and Myra Drum. From Portadown came young Julie Dugan. Reid Farrell in Gibraltar made her stand. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. Let your comrades know you understand. Won't you sing them a song? Sing a lullaby to heaven. That our lads and lassies will sing along.
There we go. The sound of that's Damien Quinn there and Justice. That one there. So it is with Lullaby to Heaven. That one there was Spicy 4. Let's see. We'll just jump into YouTube here and see who asked that one. That's them Crazy People in Dublin. So it is. Or is it? Yeah, for Terry Craney. Lullaby to Heaven. For Val and Dale and Joe and Carl Ann. There you guys go, folks. Right. So Carl Ann was looking Simplicity by Luke Kelly. We'll have a wee joke for that one if we can get it on. Celine said, "Row at their bottle looked hard to open." It was even harder to get a bloody a layman to it. So it was. You may have seen me struggling to get that in there. So it was. Right. Let's see. Paul Sheeran just on Row. If you can give the Dreams of Freedom Hunger Strike song a wee spin. Yep. I'll have a wee joke for it, and also say hello to my wife Sarah. Paul's long suffering wife Sarah tonight, who they're listening on the big screen. I'm sure my head looks even bigger now on your big widescreen up and down in County Limerick. So folks, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Yes, Paul, I will get that on for you. So right, so what do we have here next? So somebody asked me, let's see on the so I'll jump onto the Facebook stream now and see who asked for this one. Where are you? Right, where are you? So James Devin McClave says the Black Watch if possible. So what do we have? Another 10 minutes. So we're hoping this song here doesn't get our stream knocked off. The Irish Brigade are going to be on. So they are later on the stream and the live song recorded there. So we'll do this one. This is the Black Watch from the Irish Brigade's album recorded live at the Sidewalk in Dublin. So fingers crossed the letters. I think even any talk of the Irish Brigade these days gets you a band. So hopefully my knuckles aren't wrapped at the end of this. Here we go.
Another wee song we learned quite a number of years ago. We picked it up in Glasgow. So for all the folks over tonight, all our friends over from there tonight, a wee song called The Black Watch.
Heard about the beam and the cruel are you see. You've heard about the black attacks and bygone mystery. But there's another regiment that's ever called his own. They're known as the Black Watch, commissioned by the throne. And it's strolling down the falls over wagons and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. As sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. These soldiers come from Scotland, a place you all know well. The hardest parts of Glasgow, the teddy boys that dwell. They're given a British uniform, they're given a British gun. They join a British regiment to have themselves some fun. And it's rolling down the falls, oh, with wagons and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. As sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. When I grow up and marry and have a little son, I tell him about the regiment and the terrible things they done. And when he gets older and becomes a man like me, he'll become a volunteer and set Ireland free. And it's rolling down the falls of wagons and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. As sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish are our king. It's rolling down the falls with wagons and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. As sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet.
To break us they tried, but took us for fools. no brave volunteer would follow their rules. We fought till the end, our belief was so strong. We want a free Ireland where the Brits don't belong. 40 years have passed now since those brave young men stood up for their rights, the heroic Allen 10. Not even the cruelty they endured through that living hell could deter them from their cause in that H-block cell. Bobby Sands from Belfast, a rebel to the core. Your name we will remember and cherish forevermore. Francis Hughes of Balahi, fearless against the crown. With your fight for Irish freedom, you never left us down. Those brave young men of 81, honoured to be free. Ireland's gallant soldiers, gone down in history. A gallant Ray McCreesh from South Armagh came he. As clever a soldier there was to evade the enemy. Patsy O'Hara, brave and bold, from the heart of Free Derry town. Known for his resilience, they failed to break him down. Joe MacDonald from the Falls Road, a brave soldier was he, standing by his comrade, showing faith and loyalty. Martin Harrison was a member of the East Tyrone Brigade, courageous till the end, his defiance never swayed. Those brave young men of 81, hungered to be free. Ireland's gallant soldiers, come down in history. Kevin Lynch of Dungiven, from a sporting family, to gain political status, their demands were priority. Kieran Doherty from Belfast, fighting for the prisoners' cause, with courage and with bravery to suppress cruel England's laws. Balahi's Thomas Malton, his unwavering determination will we ever see again. Mikey Devine from Free Derry, the last man to die, a rebel proud and true, and nobody can deny. Those brave young men of 81, honoured to be free. Ireland's gallant soldiers, come down in history. Thatcher tried to quench the flame for our rights to be free, but British justice is all it was, now all the world can see. Prisoners of war is what we were, and that's no shame to say. We fought for our rights and integrity, and that's our legacy today. Those brave young men of 81, honoured to be free. Ireland's gallant soldiers, gone down in history. Those brave young men of 81.
Yeah, it's some of the Dreams of Freedom review, folks. brilliant tune, Ireland's Martyrs of 81, and that's especially for Paul Sheeran and his wife Sarah. Listen, down in County Limerick on the big screen this evening. So that's who's that one, folks. So we're going to play one more song out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to knock the stream off, and then we're going to start off the main stream of the evening. Has all the bands playing, and I'm hoping this works, folks. I'm using a bit of different software for the second part, so hopefully that's why I've done a couple of wee test streams during the week there. You may have seen, and sort of swiftly deleted them again. So I did. So hold on a second. So I'll jump back into to see YouTube. Let's see what to say. Carla McCrory says, Ro, let's see what's on your t-shirt. So yep, this is when I had Chris Cruikshank from the Wicks band on, and several other bands in Scotland. He gave me this over, and a few other wee Wicks. So it says it's basically the Wicks. This is our city, these are our colours. Cracking t-shirt, so it is. So yeah, I will get a bit of the Wicks on later on, the second part of the show. Right, so folks, what's going to happen? I'm going to play one more song, and then the stream's going to stop, right? And then the next few minutes, a new stream will start off. So there's a wee 5-minute countdown will be coming in, right? So everybody gets to get it, so we don't miss any of the, obviously, because it's all pre-recorded. So I don't want you to miss any of the recordings of the bands. And then, so basically, between every band, there's going to be like a wee minute and a half, sort of like a wee slideshow of photos, basically just promoting the CD and the album. And so a big shout out to the lads from Fianna. I'm using their track "Town of Love So Well" for the song to go over the top of that, or the wee slideshow. So you'll be sick of hearing that song and a big Gary Campbell's voice all the way through this next stream. So I'm just giving you a prior warning. Right, so Conor McGuire had asked for a Wexford song. So we'll just want to hear from Emer McGuigan, the boys of Wexford. So this one's especially for you, Conor. The boys of Wexford, folks. As soon as this song finishes, this part of the stream is going to finish, and then I'm going to jump over and we'll start the second stream. So thank you very much for everybody for tuning in for the first bit, and again, for everybody that's donated over the first half here and bought a CD, thank you very much. But folks, please keep sharing once it's back on again. As well, Marty Heaney, a big shout out to Bumper, please, Ro. I bought one of his Fallon shirts with the lily on it, first class. Yep, Bumper does all the merchandise, folks, for the Rebel podcast. Bumper's a great guy. I've had him on he's basically done all my stuff over the years. Always support by local folks. Bumper is one of those really good guys. So fair play to him. Right, so this one's Conor McGuire, especially for you. This is Emer McGuigan with the boys at Wexford. And folks, I'll be seeing you back live after the next stream. Okay, thank you.
This song takes over to County Wexford. If you know it, you can sing along. Song called The Boys of Wexford. Here comes the captain's daughter, the captain of the yacht. Same brave, united Irishmen will never again be foes. 1,000 pounds I'll bring if you would fly to home for me, and dress myself in men's attire and fight for liberty. Here we go. Yes, we are the boys of Wexford who fought with heart and hand to burst in twin the gallant chain and free our native land. And when we left our cabin, boys, we left with right goodwill to see our friends and neighbours who were at Vinegar Hill. A young man from our ranks, a cannon he let low and slapped it into Lord Mountjoy, a tyrant he let low. Yes, we are the boys of Wexford who fought with heart and hand to burst in twin the gallant chain and free our native land. We bravely fought and conquered at Ross and Wexford town. 3 bullet gates for years to come will speak of our renown. And if for want of leader into him, the gallant in and free our native land. One more time, yes, we are the boys of Wexford who fought with heart and hand to burst in twin the gallant in and free our native land. To burst in twin the gallant in and free our native land. Boys of Wexford there.